You're not mystical, you're just unemployable.
Welcome all to the Bushwookies podcast.
Yay!
The podcast in which I and Shade
Hello.
talk about random crap for like an hour-ish, though sometimes more, sometimes less. If you listened last week, you will know what this means. If you didn't, you will not know what this means, and you should go back and re-listen. Every week at the end of the previous podcast, we give a little statement and ask questions to one another about it, and then the week later we reveal if it is true or a lie. My statement was something along the lines of... I can't remember the exact wording.
Your statement was you once flashed your next door neighbours.
That is true, yes. That was my statement, and it was in fact true. I did once do that. Very
Would you like to
embarrassingly.
explain how you flashed them?
I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. I got out of the shower, went over to the window, or where my computer is next to the window, knocked the curtain, and boom.
Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Exactly. So there we go. So, without further ado, let's get started with the actual body of the podcast, the main course, if you will.
The meat and veg of the podcast.
The corn and veg of the podcast.
Okay, so this is kind of 1 in 2. So first part is going to lead on to the second bit. So you, of course, know of the game Ark.
I do know of the game Ark Survival Evolved.
That is the one. And how their devs have Twitter accounts.
Okay.
And they also have their own website, which is called Survive the Ark.
Right.
A random person tweeted at one of the devs today, trying to register for Survive the Ark, and it won't send me the email to confirm my email. To confirm, my email is, and then he sent his email address.
Sure.
And then he said what his problem was. And the Ark dev replied to the tweet saying, make a different email account. But by doing this, he shared that person's email address with all 43,000 of his followers.
Ah.
Instead of literally just following him back and messaging him, he's just shared that person's email address with, 43,000 people to troll and sign up to spam and everything.
Have people been trolling this person?
From what some of the tweets replying to it were, yes.
Okay.
Along the lines of signing you up for XYZ. A load of these tweets have now been deleted. And I tweeted to the Ark dev after I saw it, you've just given all 43,000 people you follow his email address, should have just followed and messaged. And he's now, and has since, removed it from his timeline. Like, it's hidden, but I can still see it because I've got it in my notifications thing.
Yeah, I guess it was just like an innocent kind of mistake. He didn't realise that by replying it would broadcast it out.
Yeah.
But then again, if you've got 43,000?
43,000, yeah.
If you've got 43,000 followers, you don't, this isn't your first rodeo. You know what you're doing with Twitter.
Yeah.
At least you'd hope. But no, I mean, that's pretty bad, but it's understandable that it could just be an honest mistake.
Yeah, it was an honest mistake. He just should have thought it through a bit more. And it was still up about 5 hours later, and there's been quite a lot of replies of people signing up to stuff.
Oh, that is really bad.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
Right. That leads into my second bit,
Okay.
which is... This is trending on the first page of the Ark Reddit at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
It is the hashtag Bad Art for Bad Ark.
Okay, what does that involve?
Basically, people have been ripping into arc at the moment because it's just been going downhill. They haven't fixed loads of everything, like loads of bugs that have been in it right from the start.
Even though it's now in full release.
Now in complete full release, yeah. So it's been trending on their Reddit page, hashtag bad art for bad arc. And there's probably about a good 40 to 100 of these individual threads, all just posting crap pictures, crap artwork of Ark.
Alright, okay. I'm going to go on it. What's their subreddit? Is it just Ark Survival of, or
I think it's subreddit is Survive the Ark.
Survive the Ark?
I don't know, because personally I don't use Reddit. I was just talking to one of my friends who does.
Play Ark.
Oh yeah, of course it's Play Ark.
Play Ark. Okay, let's have a look. Bad art for bad arc. Yep, here we go.
Yeah. Is the top one a very disappointed duty?
No, see, I've filtered it by new, so no.
Okay.
Bad art for bad art for bad arc. Sarko. That is. Oh, this is really funny. I like this.
So, when was the last one posted?
Just now, quote. So within.
This has been going on for the last
up to 5 minutes.
At least 24 hours.
What just people spamming their subreddit with really
bad
awful
art for bad art. Yeah.
God, there's some really bad stuff on here. Obviously, I guess that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, some of the problems that they just haven't fixed have been ridiculous. Like, for ages, do you know of the center map?
I don't.
Okay, so the center map, it started out as a fan-made map in the workshop. They saw it, liked it, and integrated it as an official free-to-play DLC, and actually incorporated it into all of their official servers.
Mm-hmm.
However, while the map looks nice, there was tons and tons of mesh holes in it. So there was just constantly people under-meshing, and to this day, they haven't been fixed. Like, I was in the testers Discord for well over a year, and I reported a lot of those holes, and they're still there. They've just done absolutely nothing about them.
I guess maybe it's got to the point now where they're so big they're just lazy.
Yeah, definitely.
They've got the money, why bother?
Yeah. And they've got another DLC coming out this year, which I have absolutely no intention of buying.
How much DLC do they actually intend to...
3 DLCs. They've already released 2. Scorched Earth was really good.
Yeah.
Aberration had potential, but I thought it was a bit crap.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even bring myself to record Aberration.
Really?
I was really hyped for it, but they just went about it completely the wrong way. It got delayed for 3 months.
Right.
From the original planned release date, it was pushed back 2 weeks, and then a few weeks, and then a couple of months. And then on the day it was coming out, I was watching the timer ticking down, ready to install it, and it got delayed by 12 hours in the last 10 seconds until it came out.
Why? Why at that point?
They found a last-minute problem.
Well, fair enough. At least they tried to release it.
But when it came out, it was still buggy as hell and full of mesh holes still.
Yeah, I guess it's just... There's no excuse. It's just laziness at this point.
Yeah. But they refused to let any of the testers in the Discord test it because they were afraid of leaks. But by being afraid of leaks, all they did was just harm their own player base by releasing a crap DLC that was just full of bugs.
Yeah, I mean, what's the new DLC? Do we know anything about it? Like, theme?
See, there's different theories about it. We're pretty sure it's going to be called Extinction.
Okay.
And it's going to be set on the planet that all of the arcs are revolving around. Oh, so if you didn't know, each of the arc maps are a space station.
Okay.
That's what the lore for it is, and they're a space station around a massive planet.
Okay, right. That's a thing.
And Aberration was supposed to be one of the space stations that had like broken down, so the obelisks are broken. There's loads of radiation which mutated everything.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool as a
so-
theme.
It was good in theory, and the map looked really good. They just didn't do enough with it. They overhyped it.
Yeah, over-promise, under-deliver.
Yeah, especially with the delays as well. So that just made people want it more, and then when it came out,
It's just,
I just found it really
underwhelming, yeah. So there's a little game that you might have heard of called H1Z1.
I think I've heard of this game, yeah.
Have you heard of this week's news from H1Z1?
I have not.
Well, their player base has now more than halved. So to try and regain traction, they're pushing out of early access. They're now
But they're shit.
Yeah, but they're now full released, and they've released a new mode. This is H1Z1, the survival multiplayer. That doesn't narrow it down. The non-just survive. The battle royale.
All right. So what is happening with Battle Royale?
So in the H1Z1 battle royale, they have added a new mode called Auto Royale.
Okay.
Auto Royale has 120 players in groups of 4, and they are stuck to a car. There's 1 driver, 3 shooters, and they each start with a weapon. The aim is, so everybody starts in a car, everybody has 3 gunners in their car, and the aim is to be the last one standing, just like any other Battle Royale game. Except you can't get out of the car.
Can you switch who's driving and whatever?
No.
Or is it random?
I think it's randomly assigned.
That sounds awful.
Yeah,
I'm watching their trailer for it now. It looks so bad. And yeah, it's just a oh my god, look at us. Look what we're doing, something so cool to try and get players back, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. That like, look at us, we've got a brand new unique thing. It's like, it's unique.
I think it'll get them players back for a week or so.
Yeah.
But the only unique thing about it is there's multiple people in the car.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of unique. The way I was expecting it to work when it was first announced was 1 car per player, which would just be absolute bedlam. It'd just be hectic.
That would be funny.
That would be funny, but it wouldn't be particularly well balanced. I don't think this is going to be well balanced, though.
Yeah, neither do I.
Because the cars are very weak.
Yeah.
And
well, maybe
considering
they might have made... Oh, no, they can't have made the cars indestructible because you've got to kill them.
Exactly. So,
or do you have to shoot the people that are in the cars?
I think there's a mixture of 2. You can do either. But my thought is, you know, if you destroy a car, you end up killing 4 people, and you end up taking a team out immediately.
Right. So when did they announce this? When did it come out?
2nd of March. It was.
Okay, so
it came out. So it's brand new, and they've pushed out of early access, and it's now a full title supposedly.
I thought that happened a while ago.
No.
Oh no, Just Survive came out of early access as a full game, didn't it?
Yeah.
That came out. Yeah, that Just Survive left early access months ago, didn't it?
I believe so. But if we have a quick sneaky look on the Steam charts,
oh god.
The non-sponsor of the Bushwookies podcast, they've got a small spike in players because obviously they've got this new mode announced. It's hype.
How many active players are they on at the moment?
Currently, there are 9,000. However, if we look at their stats, in August of last year they had 70,000.
Okay, yeah.
Then in September 40,000, October 30,000, November 20,000, December 19,000, January 12,000, February 7,000.
When did PUBG come out?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it was
PUBG.
late last year, wasn't it?
21st of December.
Yeah. If it was 21st of December, then that completely adds up, because that's... Well, the H1Z1 started dying around, I guess, sort of August time was when it started dropping heavily. Their biggest spike was in July. They had 86,000 players.
Jeez.
And then it's been trickling down ever since.
I played a bit of the H1Z1 Battle Royale. I just thought it was bad. Like, it had potential, but there was nothing to draw me into it.
Yeah, it was very generic.
Yeah.
And
unlike the Culling, Ark Survival of the Fittest, and of course Fortnite.
Yeah, I mean, we can both agree that we think PUBG is pretty generic.
Yeah.
However, PUBG, from what I've seen, is a lot less clunky than H1Z1. The problem with H1Z1 is it's a very clunky game.
Have you seen the massive rise in the mobile battle royale games?
I have not. Is this like...
Okay. Yeah, there is. So the most popular one at the moment is called Rules of Survival, which quite a few YouTubers have actually done videos on, and it isn't half bad. Like, it has potential, but following the success of Rules of Survival, PUBG have released a mobile version.
Oh dear lord! Of course they have, because
at the moment it's only in China.
Okay.
And yeah, no one else has had access to it yet. But Rules of Survival was doing really well, and it was taken over as the mobile platform for battle royale games. So PUBG made their game mobile.
Problem with PUBG is they're trying to get their fingers in too many pies, as it were. You know, they're trying to get on too many platforms, because they're on PS4, aren't they?
They're on PS4, Xbox, PC.
Yeah, and now phone, which is just silly.
What do you think they cost on mobile, like the game? PUBG mobile.
See, I thought it would have had to have been cheap. Because mobile gamers don't want to pay money, or a lot of normally any money. Hence why normally games on mobile are free with crap tons of ads.
Yeah.
Because mobile gamers do not want to pay upfront fees.
Definitely not.
Especially if this other survival game that you just said, which I've already forgotten the name of.
Rules of Survival.
Rules of Survival. If that's free, nobody's going to buy PUBG.
Well, you could say the same about Fortnite and PUBG. Which, to be fair, Fortnite has massively cut PUBG's player base, hasn't it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Steam charts. How many players has PUBG got?
Let's have a look. Steam charts. Player Unknowns Battlegrounds currently has... Current players, 696,000.
Wow, that's gone down.
Its average is actually gone up. Its current average players over the last 30 days, 1,400,000.
Okay.
Which is a gain of 18,000 active players.
Right, I'm trying to find the release date for the Fortnite Battle Royale. And it's just given me the release date for the main game. Like the Save the World. But I think it was in around December time, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah. Because it was to rival...
Well, it wasn't even to rival it. They just said that game kind of inspired them.
Yeah.
Which then led to PUBG trying to sue them.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even that. They didn't even try to sue them. It was more a case of they half-heartedly threatened legal action.
Yeah.
Nothing came of it, obviously, because they've got not a leg to stand on. But no, it's said that, because obviously there's no definite numbers for the Epic launcher, but it's said they have about 3.4 million concurrent players at any one time.
That's not too bad. That's pretty damn good, actually.
It's better than... Well, it's about double PUBG. But it is free, so...
Right. So, the Ark DLC came out in... Ooh, I should probably load up Steam. I think it was Ark Aberration. came out on the 26th of October. So if we look at October last year, they had a player base of... Okay, hang on. September, when the DLC was estimated for,
Yeah.
43,690 average players.
Yeah.
October, when they missed it, 37,000. November, 34,000.
Yeah.
And then it's started to spike up again in December, January time. And that was when they had the big sale on.
Mm.
And in the last 30 days, it's dropped down again, back down to 42,000 players.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable that around Christmas time there'll be a spike because Steam Christmas sale. And also the fact that Christmas time, sort of, the holiday period, the winter holiday period, it's there's a lot less to do, so people tend to go out less.
Yeah. Speaking of the winter period, have you been enjoying the lovely UK snow?
Which brings me neatly onto my topic.
This was my topic as well.
Okay, so we've got the very rare scenario in which we both have the same topic, which hasn't happened yet. At no point have we ever discussed what to do if we both have the same topic.
No, so let's just go for it, because we've probably got slightly different variations of the same thing.
Exactly, because we do live in very different places. But yeah, the big topic this week in the UK is hashtag Snowmageddon.
Yeah.
Also known as the Beast from the East.
Yeah. Or was it Hurricane Emma or Storm Emma?
That's a different thing.
I thought isn't that what this snowstorm has been caused by?
No.
I thought it was. Ah, my bad.
No, it's different. That's
Anyway.
something else that's happening.
Ah, fair enough. Right, so carry on.
Well, it's been snowing, isn't it? There's a lot of snow.
Yes, it's been snowing, innit?
There's a lot of snow. I had to not go into work for 2 days. What a shame.
We had lectures cancelled most of the days last week. Supposed to have... I can load up my timetable quickly. Actually, I think I already know it. Supposed to have... I guess about 12 lectures last week, and we had 3.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, you don't get the money back for that, so...
No. Yeah, petrology lecture, hydrology, paleontology, and petrology practical were all cancelled.
So now you've got to keep, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to catch up on everything that you've missed, eh?
Yeah, and that's going to be fun.
So you've got to fit in the stuff that you need to learn this week.
Well, no, I should have been doing it, but I've had an incredibly lazy week. I've done absolutely pretty much nothing this entire week. I just haven't been able to find the motivation. It's been cold.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, when it's cold, you don't...
I've just wanted to curl up in my desk and play Fortnite.
Curl up in your desk. That's right.
I was going to say curl up in bed and watch TV, but no, I've just been sitting at my desk playing Fortnite a lot. And a lot of Last Day on Earth, which, annoyingly, is more popular than my Fortnite videos, and the Fortnite videos take so much more effort to make.
Well,
The last Fortnite video got 17 views over 3 days. Last Day on Earth video, 3 hours ago, 65 views.
Wow. Maybe the game has a big following.
It really does, yeah.
I mean, I'd not heard of it until you posted the video.
Yeah, it has a massive following. There's also pretty big update for it coming soon, which should be adding in multiplayer. That should be in the next couple of days.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. I'll have to check it out when they add multiplayer.
Oh, they added character customization now, so you can be male or female.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll definitely check it out.
And back to the snow.
And back to the snow. Yeah, it's
Bushwookies podcast, the place of the tangent.
Yeah, so it's been very snowy. How's the snow been for you? Has it been pretty deep or?
Absolutely pathetic. Haven't seen snow in about 4 years.
Mm.
It snowed for a good 5-6 hours straight, and we got about half a centimetre to a centimetre of snow that settled on the pavements and nowhere else.
Ah.
And it then all melted overnight. But when it started snowing, I was like, oh my god, it's snowing! I can see it setting! So I went out, I went to Trespass, you know that shop?
Yeah, I know. I've heard of
Yep.
Trespass.
Spent £70.
70?
Wait, no, not 70, stuff was on sale. I spent 50.
50?
Yep, I regret it.
On what? Just snow supplies?
Yeah, I
A
got...
big sled.
No, I got an amazing pair of gloves, which I'm actually going to take with me when I go on my dissertation, because Scotland is going to be cold.
Oh god, yes, Scotland's going to be cold.
It's not even Scotland, I'm on the far side of the Isle of Skye.
Ugh,
Yeah.
even worse. Worse than Scotland? It's possible.
Worse than Scotland. Skye. Technically still Scotland.
Yeah. But
So yeah, I got a big pair of winter gloves that were reduced from £83 down to 30.
that's not too bad.
Why the hell were they £83 for a pair of gloves?
Are they really warm though?
Yeah.
That'll be why.
They were amazingly warm. And I got a snood.
What's a snood?
I knew you were going to ask that.
Is
But
it like a snood?
what is a snood?
A snood is like a ring of fabric.
Then yes, I'm just saying it wrong.
Yeah. A snood! You idiot.
Oh, piss off. I always thought it was a snood.
A snood. It's a snood. A snood. Like a snow hood.
Yeah.
A snood. No, it's
Piss
a
off.
snood.
What, a snow noodle? That makes
A
sense.
snoodle. Oh.
So yeah, and I got one of those that was, I think it was like £17 or £18.
Okay.
Really comfy. It's like nice black and pink. But yeah, anyway, reason I wanted to talk about the UK snow. Have you been following any of the Snowmageddon stuff relating to shops?
I've not been following any
Yeah.
of this.
You haven't heard about how fights have been breaking out over loaves of bread and things like that?
Oh, really? Is it genuinely got that far?
Well, I think it's probably starting to calm down now.
Oh, definitely. Now things are starting to thaw.
But the one that brought my attention was Gran dubbed Hero for essentials she bulk bought in case she gets snowed in.
Okay.
So, there's a woman that works in... where was it? Does it say where she works? Okay, so this old woman worked in Asda,
Okay.
and her bosses told her to stock up on essentials in case she gets snowed in or stuck in travelling.
Mm-hmm.
So, instead of buying bread, matches, microwave meals, or milk, she bought 3 bottles of wine and 40 cigarettes.
Essentials.
British public, everybody.
I mean, you know, if it's gonna snow you in, why eat when you can just get absolutely wasted and smoke fags for the rest of your days until it thaws?
But yeah, this is made popular because it actually got trending on Twitter.
That is brilliant.
Woman tweeted, my gran works in Asda and was told last night to take essentials home in case she couldn't get out today/tomorrow. She brought home 3 bottles of wine and 50 fags. Talk about Bear Grylls. And that got, 12,000 retweet things.
Wow, that's
Pretty impressive and stupid, yeah.
Britain.
Yeah.
Don't you just love it?
And it has officially been settled. Pineapple pizza is not popular in the UK.
Oh, really?
Personally, I love it.
I love it.
It was in a Sainsbury's, I believe. I was looking at this earlier. All of the pizzas and everything had been taken, shelves picked clean, and there was a pile of about 7 ham and pineapple pizzas left.
Oh, see, I like pineapple pizza.
I had a ham and pineapple pizza earlier today. Actually, ham, pineapple, and mushroom.
I had a ham and pineapple pizza on Wednesday, and it was good.
I thought you don't have ham.
I don't have ham, it was vegan ham.
And vegan cheese?
And vegan cheese, yeah.
And vegan bread?
Bread is vegan.
Okay. I don't know what you hippies can eat.
I've had this argument with my mother a number of times. Bread is made of flour, yeast, and water.
Yeast is a living thing, you
It's
bastard.
not sentient.
You're not fucking sentient. So, in the news earlier...
Whoa!
Well, that one was both of us. Okay, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
Thank you.
I swear, if you have the same one as me, I'm going to leave.
So in the news earlier...
Come on, what is it then?
So this week, I read in the news a story of a guy who changed his Tinder profile to a PowerPoint presentation.
That sounds genius.
Right, so you're familiar with Tinder and how it works.
Not in the slightest. I have never used it.
Okay, so a person will pop up their card, which picture of their face and their name. You swipe left for no, right for yes. If they swipe to right on you, it matches. That's pretty much the gist of it.
Yep, sounds about right.
You can put multiple photos, and whenever if they just tap your photo, it will change to the next photo that you've uploaded.
Okay.
So what this guy did, he made a PowerPoint which the front slide was titled, Why You Should Swipe Right, and then it had a few slides. In similar tradition, I decided that I would partake in this experiment.
So you have made a Tinder PowerPoint.
I have made a Tinder PowerPoint, yes.
Go on then.
So I will go on my Tinder. I'm loading it up now on my phone. Let's have a look. So this is called, similarly titled, Why You Should Swipe Right. The first slide is a basic little about me. I've got bullet points. Pansexual, polyamorous, nerd, that's pretty much given. Massive sitcom fan. There's some examples of some sitcoms I'm into. IT Crowd, Always Sunny, Mighty Boosh. Electronic music fan. And I've got a few things I'm into music-wise. Makes a sweet PowerPoint. Network engineer, which is what I do for a living.
Yep.
Watches way too much YouTube, which is unfortunately true. Has a Netflix account. Definitely true. Lover of gin, which, if Friday night's anything to go by, is true. That video
Did you see the name of the file I sent to you?
No, I didn't. I've not looked at it yet.
Okay, so it's called Gin Night instead of Fortnite.
Gin Night. That's good. I might name the video that. By the time this goes out, that video will probably be up. But if it's not, it will be the following Sunday. That'll be from this Friday's antics of when I got very drunk on gin when we were playing Fortnite. And then, for some reason, rum and tropical fruit juice.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, you were right. That was not a good idea.
You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, that was really bad. Was I really, really drunk?
I couldn't tell. I thought you were just a bit tipsy, but I had no idea what or how much you were drinking.
I had 4 doubles, so 8 shots of gin, and then 2 shots of rum, so...
I essentially had, I think it was about, in total, because I remember we were talking about this, 4 fingers of whiskey. Yep. And
you fit 4 fingers inside yourself.
Yep. And a very questionable hot chocolate with a large amount of Baileys in it.
Which was more Baileys than chocolate.
It had about a wine glass worth of Baileys in it, yeah.
Wow.
So and I carried on playing and drinking throughout the night, and I was smashed.
That was a great night, though.
Yeah, that was quite fun.
We'll kick it again on Friday if you like.
Definitely.
I've got video game trading card game fan, which is another a point about myself. The listener didn't know that, our one listener.
Yep.
And then my final slide just says, if you made it this far, swipe right. Now, I've had a few replies. Let's have a look at the people who have added me since. We've got a message here from a human named Ash, who put, I'm a fan of the PowerPoint, haha.
What a great opening line.
Great opening line. And the only other person who acknowledged it was a human named Emily.
Yeah.
I might bleep these names. I don't know if I'm going to. Actually, why bother? It's just their first
Yeah.
name. Which said, I wish I had a PowerPoint about myself, but unfortunately I'm too much of a normie.
I like that. That is a better opening line.
That is a very good opening line. And yeah, so I've had, since adding the PowerPoint, I've had probably about 6 new matches, which
So has that
isn't
gone up from what you...
not
how often you were
particularly,
getting
it's
before?
about average.
Okay, so it hasn't really helped much then.
So would I recommend putting a PowerPoint as your Tinder? Probably no, but it is fun. So it's up to you if you want to, not you obviously, but our listener. If our listener is on Tinder,
Do it for a laugh. Have fun.
Do it for a laugh. I mean, that's why I did it. I've kind of given up with Tinder. Tinder is the worst of the dating programs that exist. So I thought, you know what, I can't be bothered with actually doing it properly. I'll just do something silly and put a PowerPoint on there. Following this guy's footsteps and see how it goes for me. Because apparently he's had a lot of success. So I thought it was probably worth a shot. And so far there's been no particular
Did
effect.
anything happen with Emily?
No.
Randy Man drops his trousers and has sex with motorbike in full view of CCTV camera.
Oh my god, that first just the way, just when you first went Randy Man, I knew it was going to be good. The way that the newspaper reported him as Randy Man.
Once more for the viewers at home, listeners at home, Randy Man drops his trousers and has sex with motorbike in full view of CCTV cameras.
Oh, good lord, that is brilliant. I really like that as a news story.
Yeah, so this is in the news a couple days ago, and it is pretty self-explanatory. It happened in what looks like a motorcycle showroom. The guy comes in, drops his trousers, and basically starts humping the bike.
Oh, so he didn't like stick it in the exhaust pipe or anything?
There's CCTV footage of it here. No, he's riding it reverse cowgirl. It looks like he's doing it to the luggage slot.
Oh.
You know, where the seat lifts up.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is riding a motorbike reverse cowgirl, actually properly humping it. And description here. Apparently hearing a noise in the adjoining room, he quickly stands up and dressed himself.
Oh, so he didn't get caught, other than
But
on...
as soon as he realises he's alone again, he resumes his odd antics. And there's a 30-second video of this guy having sex with a motorbike with his genital area pixelated.
Good lord. Is there any news on did he get caught by the...
Oh, you can clearly see his face.
No, but no, what I mean is did he get caught by the owner of the...
Doesn't say here. But there's been quite a few jokes in the feedback for this.
Okay.
2 of the best. One was didn't even stick around to cuddle. And the other, I bet her name was Sue Ziki.
Oh, well done. That was good.
I like that one. That was pretty damn good. And that has now been viewed over 54,000 times in 24 hours.
So that has now gone viral.
Yes. Would you like a link?
I have just found a link to Randy Man drops trousers and has sex with motorbike, whatever the exact wording of it was. And yeah,
In full view of CCTV.
pretty much that's
Exactly what I said. He's riding it, reverse cowgirl. He doesn't even have a well, oh no, he does have a t-shirt on. It's like a tank top, isn't it?
yes, yeah, he's got like a white tank top by the looks.
No, that's a black tank top, I think.
Oh yeah, sorry, yes, that is a black tank top. In one of them there's oh no, yeah, it's just the angle. Yeah, it's I think it's black on the front and then maybe goes white
Oh
on the
no,
back.
I think he's lifted it up actually.
Oh, what is that? Just like his mane of chest
No,
hair?
No, I mean at the front it's like caught on top of his stomach, which has lifted it up.
Oh yes, I see. Yeah. Did it say what country it was in?
I'm guessing UK. Let's have a look. Says full view of security cameras. You're right. It does not say if it happened in the UK.
Yeah. I guess
I'd like to guess it is because it's on the Daily Mirror.
Well, they do have other things in the Mirror, don't they? Other than
Yeah, true.
anyway, who taught you to come on the Mirror's website? This is my website. This is how I get all of my weird news.
I just googled messed up news of the week.
Messed up news of the week.
Yep. Well, I found Randy Man has sex with motorbike.
Good point. Well done. Did you see those similar story which I found hilarious, which was boy peeing on elevator buttons gets a dose of instant karma.
When it shorts out and starts smoking. Yeah. Fills the elevator with smoke.
So, for those of you who are listening who didn't see this story, which, I mean, I don't know why you did. This is like top front page news. Boy in a lift. For some reason, he decides to pee on the lift buttons. I don't know why he would do that. But he does. And they get it on people. I know, and they get it on CCTV. Immediately after peeing on them, the buttons start smoking and it breaks the lift, which is good. It should.
Yeah.
But
and it fills it up with smoke.
But the best quote, the building management's office said his parents also believe their son incapable of such a feat. Quote, "He can't pee that high."
Right, what?
Because they know exactly how high their son can pee. They've watched him. They've got targets. Hit that target. I can't. Why? I can't pee that high.
No dinner.
Like the target practice.
Jeez.
Oh, good lord. And then they were shown the footage. And, yeah, they were speechless. They gave no quote after they saw that.
Elevator.
Yeah. Some people in the comments of this article said future Darwin Award winner right here.
For those that don't know, the Darwin Award is an award given out to stupid deaths. People that kill themselves by being idiots.
Like
one I read was scientist guy. Actually, no, I think it was a geologist possibly. Found a hornet's nest in his office. So he hoovered it up. And obviously he didn't want to keep the hoover bag in there. So he opened the hoover and they all flew out and stung him to death.
Oh, jeez.
So he hoovered them all up and then opened the hoover and let them all out.
This could be a topic for next week all in and of itself, finding the best Darwin Awards. Pop that one on your list for next week.
Yep. Both bring 5 Darwin Awards to the table?
No, you just bring 5 to the table, that'd be...
Okay.
You can have it as your topic. Anyway, yeah, other comments say, this is quite a clever one. I think this is going to cost his parents more than a penny.
That's very dry, subtle humour there. I like it.
It's very good, isn't it? And somebody just put, Lardy ass needs a good slap.
Wow. Lardy ass needs a good slap.
Yeah, Lardy ass needs a good slap.
Okay, so I have got as my last two little story things here. There's, well, this one I've just found, but ASOS new swimsuit comes with one massive flaw, and people aren't sure how it works.
I saw that, but I didn't click on the article.
Okay, so this company has released a new swimsuit. It's like big all-in-one thing, looks very fashionable.
Hmm.
And in the product details, swimsuit by Pretty Little Thing. It's got a bar-dot neck, a Bridget knows best, non-padded cups, colour black style. What? Colour black style? How can you have a style of the colour black? You mean it's black? Studded embellishment. More is definitely more. High cut leg. And cannot be worn in water.
Okay. It's a swimsuit.
It's a swimsuit that cannot be worn in water and is dry clean only.
Oh. So how is it supposed to work?
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't.
So it's more of... So I take it, is it more for lounging on the beach, sort of?
No, they're calling it a swimsuit for swimming.
I don't get it.
Also, if you look at it, it would give you some pretty stupid looking tan lines as well, so it's definitely not for lounging on the beach. Hang on, copy image. There you go. So yeah, you get a weird diamond-shaped pattern between your boobs and sternum, and two random triangles near your underarms.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, that is. Like, you could understand that if it was for swimming, and it looks semi-fashionable.
But why make a swimsuit that you can't get wet? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So this week at work, we were very bored, like most weeks at work.
Okay, as always, yep.
Myself and a colleague came up with a game. The game is very simple. You describe a movie in 5 words.
All right.
The worse you can describe it, the better. And then the other person has to guess.
Okay.
I've got 2 for you. You have to guess what films they are.
Go nuts.
First one's quite obvious. Second one not so obvious if you haven't seen it.
These films you know that I've seen?
No. One of them yes, but the other one probably not.
Okay.
Okay. Old car gets much older.
Back to the Future?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because DeLorean, quite an old car, goes back in time.
Exactly. Gets even older.
Yep, okay, that one was alright.
That one works. Okay. Same thing again and again.
Oh, I know that. It's Groundhog Day.
It's Groundhog Day, exactly.
I love that film.
So based on that, which I think is quite a very clever concept for a little game, do you have any that you can come up with now to quiz me with?
Overloud actor. Oh, shit. No, give me a second. Overloud actor screws New York.
Overloud actor screws New York. Is it Flash Gordon?
No.
Okay, I was thinking Brian Blessed, but I don't know where Screws New York comes into it. Is it...
Okay, so this actor, he's been in lots of films, and he is always playing the same... Not the same character, but the same personality in every single film he's in.
See, I'm thinking it's Arnie.
No.
Because he's quite loud. Okay.
Okay, replace Overloud with immature actor.
Immature actor?
As in, the characters they always play are very immature.
Oh, that doesn't narrow it down. Oh, I'm really bad at this.
Would it help if I give you the actor's name?
Go on.
Okay, so I'll change it. Jim Carrey ruins New York.
Jim Carrey ruins New York. See, I've not seen many of his films.
Yeah, that would explain it then.
This is the problem. Go on, what was
See
it?
Bruce Almighty.
Not seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's one of my all-time favourite films.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
In the film, Jim Carrey gets powers of God and literally fucks up everything. There's riots going on, buildings being burnt down. Everyone wins the lottery. But because everyone wins the lottery, they win like 10 cents.
Yeah.
So there's rioting about that as well. Yeah. So that was mine.
Okay. Okay, so I can probably think up one more for you before we wrap up this part of the podcast. Teacher, not what he seems.
Oh, this is School of Rock.
No.
Ooh. Teacher, not what he seems. Is this something you know I've seen?
No.
Okay.
It's a good film. It stars an actor who is in a lot of American films but is not American. His native tongue is not English.
Oh, Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop.
Ha!
Well done.
Only got that because you asked if the actor for my one was Arnie.
Yeah, and it reminded me of that.
Yeah. Kindergarten Cop is such a good film.
It's a great film, isn't it? It's really feel good. He goes and beats up the bad dad. It's
a pure,
brilliant.
innocent, fun film.
Definitely. It's a very, very, very good film. They don't make them like that anymore.
Nah.
Now all films are just dumb. Not all.
Do you remember that film came out around the same time? It was about three kids who were trained as ninjas or something. It's like Three Ninjas Kick Back.
No, I thought you were thinking of Spy Kids, but
no, I think it was Three Ninjas. Three Ninjas Kick Back.
Three Ninjas Kick Back. I've not even
came out in 1994.
Three Ninjas Kick Back. I'm looking it up. Three Ninjas Kick Back. God, that looks so bad.
I loved that film when I was younger. So it's about Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum. And they're raised by their karate grandfather.
So it's a bit like... So I guess it's maybe taking a bit of the train of Karate Kid.
Yeah, kind of.
Sort of taking a little bit from
Although
that.
Karate Kid is more kid being bullied. Well,
Yeah.
I guess Tum Tum gets bullied in this.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, have you seen the sequel, though?
What? Three Ninja...
Three Ninjas Knuckle Up.
Oh, God.
Or Three Ninja Kids. Or
Why
Three
do they always
Ninjas
make
Hot. Wait for this one. Three Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain.
Wait, is that another one?
Yeah, it's high noon.
I hope McCree shoots them all.
Guess how many stars Three Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain has on IMDb?
1.5.
2.8, but close enough. Released in 1998. And oh my god, it stars Hulk Hogan. We've got to watch this. It looks awful.
Yep. Oh dear.
Three young boys, Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum,
Yep.
together with their neighbourhood girl, just some no other descriptor, just neighbourhood girl, computer whiz Amanda, are visiting Mega Mountain amusement park when it's invaded by an army of ninjas, led by evil Medusa, who wants to take over the park and hold the owners for ransom. Kids and retired TV star Dave Dragon, who made his farewell appearance at the park at the time the ninjas appeared, have to break Medusa's vicious plans.
That sounds awful.
I know, it sounds really bad. It's amazing. Oh, and Hulk Hogan plays the main character, who is Dave Dragon, the aforementioned.
Speaking of Dragon...
I wonder what this one's going to be.
Nothing about dildos. My last article.
I wasn't even thinking it was going to be... I thought it was going to be the one that we talked about.
Yeah,
You asked if it was appropriate.
Transgender woman spends more than 40,000 to turn herself into a dragon, complete with forked tongue.
How much again, sorry?
£40,000.
That's a lot of money. I personally think that's very silly. However...
Oh, spent more than 42,000 actually.
42, oh, beg your pardon. However, it's very silly. However, it's their money. If that's what makes them happy.
I know, but body modifications to the point where you can't get a job is ridiculous.
Oh, I agree with that. I mean, if you can't get a job with your modifications, that's just silly.
So this person claims to be the most modified transsexual in the world.
Okay.
And this person has literally had 8 implants put into their head to give them tiny little horns that are under the skin, so they've got a weird, ugly, lumpy skull.
That's pretty gross.
Had surgery on their nose to flatten the tip of their nose to the face, so there's just little slits at the side.
Ooh.
They've had scales tattooed over their entire body.
Okay.
And looks here like they've done something to their... Yep, removed the top teeth in the middle. Like,
oh,
it looks like,
no.
Looks like the middle 4 teeth at the top have all been removed and replaced with 2 fangs on the side.
Oh, that's just horrible. Now you're getting from the realm of cosmetic to this is genuinely going to affect your life. Like, your general biological makeup. Well, not your makeup, but you know what I mean. As in, it affects how you biologically do things.
Yeah. And, so yeah, they've had their... It's just... Let me send you a screenshot here.
Do you have to?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, go on.
So, they've got massive fake fingernails on, they're huge claws.
Oh, God, they look horrible.
The tongue has been split about a good 1.5 inches long.
Oh my God, that is disgusting.
Hang on, there you go. I've got a better one for you that actually shows off the tongue a bit.
Okay. Oh. No, that is gross. I think the nose freaks me out the most.
Yeah, the nose is just...
The fact they don't have a nose.
Like, you're not Voldemort. But the one key thing they're missing here is they haven't turned themselves into a dragon.
Yeah, they're quite clearly still a human.
Yeah. Like, congratulations, you've put some silicone implants in your skull and you've tattooed scales to yourself, but you haven't got wings, you haven't got a tail, can't breathe fire, can't fly.
Well,
you're not mystical, you're just unemployable.
So, not last week, because we missed last week. We should add, we missed... I never mentioned this, never addressed this. We missed last week because we recorded the week before so late in the week that by the time it came to the recording session, we had nothing to say. Yeah. If that makes sense. Yeah. So, a couple of weeks ago, you may recall that I did a segment titled Classic Office Pranks.
Yeah.
Okay, so after we recorded... Did you ever
try out the one I suggested?
I did not yet. However, after that episode aired, the day before it aired, so the day after we recorded it, the person involved, Robert, went over to his... Well, he was sort of getting ready to go to a meeting. I was sat there. He goes over to his PC, looks at me, looks at his PC and goes, "I'd best lock it since someone keeps pissing about with it."
About bloody time too.
Now, I think he thinks it's me, but...
Well, it is you.
It is me, but he does not have any hard evidence. So when I did these office pranks, there were probably 3 or 4 of us in. Now, he's narrowed it down to me because the 2 of the people who were in are very quiet and shy and reserved and wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And then me. So he's got his suspicions. But
has he been locking his computer constantly since?
From what I can tell, yes. Obviously,
that's
because
disappointing.
Because of the snow, I've not been in for 3 days.
Good point.
But I guess we'll see tomorrow. Today is Sunday, I should add. We always record on a Sunday.
Yep.
So tomorrow is Monday, so I guess we'll find out tomorrow and see.
Could you please try out the one I suggested? Take a screenshot of his monitor with all his shortcuts on there. Set that screenshot as his wallpaper and delete all the shortcuts.
See, I'll try, but the problem is I never know how long he's going to be gone when he goes, because sometimes he's gone for a few minutes, and sometimes he's gone for an hour.
Well, hang on. You can highlight shortcuts and delete them, so you can get the shortcuts gone in literally a couple seconds. I think the only one you can't delete is the recycle bin. Yeah.
Yes,
I've just deleted all the shortcuts off my bloody monitor. Didn't need them anyway, it's fine.
All in the name of practice.
Yep. So yeah, you can just select it all and delete it all in one go. And you can just open Word and quickly make the image.
You mean Paint?
I'd just do it with Word.
How would you do it with Word?
Open Word, Control V, right click, save as image.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, that'd work. And then you've got but the only other issue is, for whatever reason, he doesn't use a mouse. He uses that stupid, the ball with the cradle.
Ugh.
Yeah, he uses one of those, and I find it very difficult to control.
Is it easy to plug a mouse into his computer?
Oh, yeah, which reminds me, we've all planned another prank.
Yep.
I'm going to order a USB mouse.
Plug it into his computer.
But it's going to be a wireless one.
Yep, of course.
So plug the wireless receiver, the tiny little receiver, into his USB port, have the mouse on my desk, and then when he's trying to use his cradle, just wiggle the mouse a little bit so it goes crazy. Just a little bit each day. And I reckon I could keep that going for a good few months before I own up. Because I reckon he's not going to realise what's going on.
You'll think it's just him being a bit shoddy.
Exactly. He'll just assume his computer's playing up.
If he's ever on the internet and he's just scrolling through, you could click on an advert. Just little things like that to mess with him.
Well, I can't see his screen from where I'm sat, so...
Oh, that sucks.
I wouldn't know what he was doing, but I'd know if I could see if he was moving his mouse with the stupid ball. I could give it a little wiggle, and that could be quite funny.
Can you at least see him?
Yeah. I'll be able to see his reaction, don't worry.
That's good then. It'll all be worth it.
Exactly.
Okay, so everybody, the statement for this week that you'll need to guess whether it is a truth or a false is: I once had a lecturer apologise to me after he thought I told him to shut the fuck up.
Okay, now obviously the audience can't ask questions, so I will be trying my best to ask any of the questions that they may need answering. So what did you actually say?
I said, can you shut the fuck up, please?
To the lecturer?
No.
Okay, what, you said it to somebody who was talking during the lecture while you were trying to listen?
Yes.
Okay, and was it in a big lecture hall? Was it in a small lecture room?
It was in a lecture hall, of a differing size. No, it was probably about 50 people.
Okay, were you quite close to the front?
No, I was at the back.
Did you say it very loudly?
Apparently.
Apparently loud enough for the lecturer to hear.
Yep.
What did the lecturer exactly say to you once they had heard it?
What did the lecturer say to me?
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, sorry, it'll be over in a few minutes."
Oh, I thought you meant as in they got angry with you, you explained, and then they'd apologised.
No.
No, as in they apologised because... Okay. What was the lecture about?
Geology. What is wrong with that?
Obviously it was about geology, that's what you study.
It was a natural hazards lecture.
Okay. Bit of a... bought yourself a bit of time there, but okay. And what was the lecturer's name?
See, I knew you were going to ask this. And I will tell you what his name is.
His, okay.
And that lecturer's name was... Oh shit, I can't remember his name.
I mean, Gary Smith will do if you're lying, you know.
It was Gary Smith!
Okay,
there you go. It was Gary Smith.
It was Gary Smith.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure I know what it is. So I will leave this for the audience. Please type your answers in the comment section and listen to next week's podcast for the actual answer. However, let's be honest, guys, we all know the truth here.
Thanks for listening, everybody, and we'll see you, or you'll listen to us next week. Be sure to share with everybody you like and dislike. Bye!
Bye!